Subscribe to the channel, Big Musky Dreams channel. Subscribe to Oliver Nye's channel. Subscribe to my channel that's in the works.
It's there.
I mean, yeah, there's old school footage right now.
Old school, man.
It's gonna be, he's gonna put it in the link below, but I'm gonna try to start, you know, getting some more up-to-date stuff. But the old school stuff is dope. If you get on there and see I have some cast to catch that's like, you know, 10-pounders, and I've got like one that's on a 5 HUD rig. I caught like an 8-pounder on it. I got like some girl, Rachel, she's filming it. You might want to watch that one. That one's pretty cool. See what else there. There's some.
This is the only hammer that I personally know that has multiple 30 and 40-pound largemouth bags out of the Southeast.
The Southeast, yeah.
So,
yeah, I was definitely catching some big ones on the Huddleston right when it came out. That's how Oliver and I know each other. So that's pretty cool backstory. We're kind of the old OG swim baits, you know, back when there was AC plug, MS slammers.
Yeah, I think the term that we created was new OGs.
Okay, the new OGs. That sounds better.
Like,
we don't want to sound.
If people think we're kind of young.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
You and I have been around the block.
That's where we fit in the same category. Is that people think we're young, but we've been here a long time. We've seen a lot of.
I've seen it.
He's seen more than me, but I was there like at the beginning of the swim bait game, like. You know, Rob Bellany, he wasn't even throwing Huddlestons yet, and I was throwing them on the East Coast, and it always sounds like I'm bragging when I'm saying I did it first, but I did it first in the Southeast. For real, I did, though. There's only a couple people I know that were kind of right after me, but it was awesome to get on a bite where people hadn't proved it. People would make fun of you for throwing it. What are you fishing for, sharks? Like, that was a real thing. Like,
it really was.
That happened to me before even Oliver said it in Texas, and I'm sure it was already happening to him. So it felt good to lay into a swim bait fish when it hadn't been proven yet, to prove something that was only fantasy at the time. Yeah. That's kind of the hype that gets us all addicted to it, right?
I think that opportunity exists for us in this muskie scene now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're bringing a whole new flavor into this.
Exactly. I mean, I will get as hype if I hook a muskie on a big old Defiant today. I will get as hype as I did for my first like 10-pound largemouth. I believe I will, especially in a world-class fishery where there's potential world record muskie. I mean, they live in this lake.
It's crazy.
Like, it's cool to cast in a place where you could catch a world record, right?
That's a real thing.
That could happen. So you can see on my Instagram's Jeremy Pratt hyping that up. Just all it is pictures of Minnesota bass and
big ones.
Big ones. Dude, on the Prince. On the Prince.
Prince got it. Oh, man.
What on earth, dude? Oh, that's so
I should have left it there. You always got to leave the bait.
Yep. Is that your first smallmouth, like on that type of bait?
Yeah, I've got him on the naked Defiant.
Yeah.
All right, been giving this fish a little bit of a breather. Let's see it one more time.
All right.
That's a nice 4-pound class smallmouth.
Yeah, my first Mille Lacs smallmouth.
Tell us about that, man.
I mean, I thought she was a muskie when she hit. No joke. I was expecting a muskie, wanting a muskie. We just finished smallmouth fishing for like a couple hours, nothing. And then here she comes. But with this bladed Defiant, I'm thinking, you know, the Prince, I'm thinking, you know, there's no way a smallmouth gonna hit this, but, you know. What was that, Dom? It's an epic fish, though.
Epic fish, man. Awesome. Let's get that thing back in the water.
Oh, she's gonna head back.
Let's do it on the sunny side.
Yeah. All right.
And you put that rod down. If you can, actually, with your offhand, do the underwater.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll do it.
That's waterproof, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here she goes.
Oh, she's ready.
Oh, not backwards. Here she goes. Oh, keeps pounding.
She gone.
That's a big one.
Bro.
That's awesome, man. My first Mille Lacs smallmouth was
That's amazing.
on a muskie gear. I mean,
That's
have
good
you got a
warm-up.
smallmouth muskie fishing
yeah.
here? Okay.
Not here.
Not here, but
On the other spots.
man,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet, dude. That's pretty good.
Oh, here. Hold on.
I got bit and I was like, oh, all right, yeah.
You're good now.
Yeah, no, I got hit on that big old muskie rod and I'm thinking, oh God, I got a big muskie and it's a tank small.
I just saw brown.
Yeah.
You hooked it?
Yeah.
And I went for the net.
Yeah. I just saw it veering to the left and I still thought it was a muskie for a second. And then I'm like, no way, this is a small one. I mean, we didn't weigh her, but she's like upper 4, mid 4.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy, man. Hey, that's good warm up, bro.
Yeah. Let's
Batting
get some
1,000.
more.
Let's keep that going.
Heck yeah. Prince, man, I love this bait. We were sitting in good vibes.
Prince got it done.
Yep.
Big bait, thick lines, heavy
Yep.
weights.
Look at that beauty.
Cisco imitation right there, man.
That's great art by Oliver and I right there.
I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It's beauty.
And the thing is, like, I'm not really sure. Like, I couldn't really see because I was reaching for the net.
Yeah.
But those violent head shakes, even from smallmouth, will
Yeah.
dislodge all that weight up at that leader.
Yeah, and it'll go out
And then
fine.
they've got no leverage, man.
She
It looked like she was pinned pretty good. I don't know. You pulled it out of her mouth so fast. I couldn't really assess what was going on. It's another reason why I leave them in there.
Yeah.
I want to see where they're getting hooked.
Yeah.
Their committal level.
Yeah, I just popped it. It was definitely this back hook, and she was hooked right on the side, man. I mean, just like you like it.
Nice. All right, man. Let's keep going.
Let's go. Yeah, I totally forgot that part of the story. So we grinded for probably, I don't know, three
hours.
Yeah, 3.5 hours for smallmouth today, using lure like 2.5, 3-inch lures. And you know, tiny little swim baits, drop shotting, trying to find boulders out here on a reef. And within 10 or 15 minutes of throwing this bait, hold on, the blades always go up. All right, 10 or 15 minutes of throwing this bait, have a 4.5 smallmouth, a 4.5 pound smallmouth on the boat. So that's pretty funny when when you're sitting there really finesse fishing, can't catch a smallmouth. Go musky fishing, catch a smallmouth. You know, I mean, obviously it happens, but you know, that was really funny. God, it looks nice right now.
It's great, man.
Dude, it's just beautiful night on the water.
Right down, that wind was howling.
Yeah, it looks just so nice. The wind dropped down. Unfortunately, the muskie didn't cooperate for us, but oh! Is it gone? Oh God! Are you serious, dude? I believed him. What a dude! He better not edit this in. There's my see. I'm gonna say profanity right now, so you can't edit that in. Dude, I was sure, man. I was sure.
That was pretty good, huh?
Dude, because you haven't done that all day, and you've never done that to me. That was the first time you pulled that. Oh my gosh. Dude, I thought he just had a birdfish at the boat, man. 100%. God, what a that was, dude, my adrenaline.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, he got me. You got me.
That's the first thing I fooled today.
Yeah. You have to fool something, man. He fooled me. Oh my God. Oh, anyway, look at this ocean of a lake. Throwing 2-inch lures, can't catch a smallmouth. Throw this, catch a smallmouth. It's pretty cool. I have to admit, like, I'm really stoked that that's how I caught my first Mille Lacs smallmouth, is this guy.
That is pretty cool.
I mean that will go down for me. Like, I'll always remember this fish for sure. So the Oliver creation here, I don't know, but God, I thought I was gonna film live like a freaking fish at the boat.
Oh, dude, I just had a blow up.
Are you serious?
I'm not
kidding. Oh my God, look at that.
Dude, there was a giant wake behind it.
Are you joking? No, I don't believe you anymore. So we grinded for probably, I don't know, 3.5 hours? Yeah, 3.5 hours for smallmouth today, using lure, like 2.5, 3-inch lures, and you know, tiny little swim baits, drop shotting, trying to find boulders out here on a reef. And within 10 or 15 minutes of throwing this bait, hold on, the blades always go up. All right, 10 or 15 minutes of throwing this bait, have a 4.5 smallmouth, a 4.5 pound smallmouth in the boat. All right, guys, we're winding down the evening. We hit them hard. We made a lot of casts, new water for Oliver and I. I did check off my first Mille Lacs smallmouth, but probably a 4.5 pounder on this bait here. Fishing for muskie, obviously. The fish absolutely slammed it. We were in go mode for the net, sure that I had a giant muskie and a 4.5 pound smallmouth gets netted, but we were still stoked on that. But it hit so hard, like it was mad at the.
I thought for sure you had a muskie because that rod you're throwing is a black jungle ogre.
Yeah.
Like that's not a light rod.
And it just
was bent.
Yeah, he just saw. I mean, it just crushed it, and I mean, it was angry at this thing right here. I mean, it was mad at it clearly, and so yeah, you'd think a bass bite might just be like a boom or whatever, and your rod's, you know, it just comes right in. This is a muskie rod, man, and it just, my rod was bent, man. It was going to the side. Yeah, I mean, it could have been close to 5 pounds, you know, somewhere in there. But anyway, we fished new water for muskie. We didn't see any, unlike yesterday, we saw 3. Didn't see any this time. It might be eliminating water for Oliver. I don't know if he'll come back here or not. We didn't go to his honey hole, so, you know, we learned a little bit. But anyway, yeah, you gotta eliminate water. You gotta fish new water, or else you're just gonna fish the same spot. Anyway, so we got a big smallmouth. Check that off for me. No muskie for me though yet, but I'm gonna have to keep pursuing it. That's what keeps me coming back. And honestly, I am hooked. I was telling Oliver, I can throw these all day, every day. So much fun. And anyway, subscribe to Big Musky Dreams and Oliver's channel and my channel, and we'll see you guys. But oh!
LRPs. Some of the best yet. Some of the best yet. They bite like that, like that, like that. Big bass, double digits.
Kick up the fire right on top.
Low fall, blast off, trying to get some cast off. Doing this here for years, get my pass on. Stream mask on, putting in work. Snap back, got me focused, never settle on a shirt. I missed one and hit one, man, that's getting some. 2, 3, 4, 5 more, come on, that's ripping up. The way the basement's sticking, the way my feet.